Good morning, Sequels friends. Today I thought I would show you what it's like packing up orders on a Monday. So, into my office, got my coffee, I'm ready to go. Look at the beautiful cherry blossom tree blooming. It's an awesome view to have during springtime. So here's where we are. Nice, bright, early. Maxarino's here to help. Heth, buddy. Heth, buddy. No goops in your eyes. You're on camera, no goops in your eyes. So let me figure out where I'm going to set you up at, because all of my items are in this tote, which hopefully we don't have to get to because then I have to move all that stuff. And if you haven't seen my office walkthrough, I really need to give you an update because it's completely different. There's a lot of changes. Not completely different, but there are a lot of changes. And here's where I keep all my shoes, and then I have more totes here, and yes, we need to get into number 8. So it's going to be a fun day of moving totes around. That's okay. Get our workout in early in this morning. All right, let's do it. Hi Sequels friends, the first thing I do is go onto my computer and get all of the orders. So I usually just save everything in my email and then go through my emails, pull up the orders, and I also have my handy dandy inventory / sales sheet, which I go ahead and update as I'm doing that. So I'll flip you around so that you can see on the computer exactly what that entails. And forewarning, I'm wearing my glasses today, so there's going to be glares all day long. This whole video is going to be glared. So here I'm going to show you how I keep track of my inventory, and every time I go ahead and package up sales, before I do so, I pull the items off of my inventory spreadsheet and move them onto my sales spreadsheet. This is my inventory spreadsheet that I use. The first tab is the breakdown, the second tab is my inventory, and then the next tabs are the sales by month. Here I'm looking up this necklace and bracelet set. I see it in my inventory, I find it, I delete it out of my inventory, and I come over here and I paste it into March sales. I do not include the pricing for it right now because I can't get the pricing off the eBay email. I have to go into manage payments to get the pricing. So when I actually ship the items on eBay, I'll pull the eBay pricing. But for Poshmark items like this J. Jill, I find it in my inventory. It's right here. I'm going to delete it out of my inventory so it doesn't come up in my total inventory numbers anymore. And then I'm going to move it over into March sales. When I move it over into March sales, I have little check marks showing that it's on eBay and on Poshmark. I delete that eBay check mark, and that lets me know this item sold on Poshmark. Then I put in what price it sold for, what were my net earnings, and my spreadsheet automatically removes the cost of goods so I could see I made $22.31 net number on this. Because it's over 20 bucks, I go ahead and highlight it. If you've watched my what sold videos, you'll know why I'm doing that. This is all prepping so that when I do my what sold video, the information is already there for me. Here's an item I sold for next to nothing because I've had it for over a year and I just want them to be gone. So I'm going to pull it out of my inventory and move it into March sales. Now I'm pulling this out of my inventory because my inventory numbers calculate up to show me how much dollars I have in inventory, but also what the breakdown is by category. So I sold a pair of shoes, so I want that out of my shoe numbers. So again, it goes into sales. Let's do this last one here. It's an Anye bag. I type in Anye to find it because there's 500 plus items on this spreadsheet. And once I find the exact item, which here it is, I just delete that straight out of inventory, copy and paste it into March sales, and I put the date there. Today's the 29th that I sold this. I put that date there, paste it in. All those check marks show the platform it's on. I remove it from those two because I want it to show that it sold on Poshmark, sold for $35. Poshmark netted me $26.50. It automatically takes out the $3.99 cost of goods and tells me I've netted $22.51 on this item. After I do all this, I'll go on to the platforms and delete these items off of the duplicate platforms, and then I'll get to shipping them. Okay, so I have everything moved over from my emails, looked at my spreadsheets, have them moved over from my spreadsheets, and have them deleted off all of the platforms that they were multiple listed on. And as you can see right here, I have some packages delivered from the studio below, which means my day job, I have some labels to print real quick. So I am going to go ahead and do that first so that they're off my little table so that I can actually have the space to then package out all of our stuff. All right, the day job packages are out of the way. Let's get to the part-time gig. So it looks like I have packages in all places. I have number 1 and 4 from the totes that are over here, and number 10, which I said I hope I didn't have because I got to move all this stuff I'm photographing. So I have 1, 4, and 10. I'm going to get those out first, throw them on this table, and then I'm going to come back over here and double check my spreadsheet because I have 6 and 8 in the closet to get out. So I'll show you guys all that. So that's what we're going to grab first. And I'm just going to set it here because it'll be easiest for now. I kind of peek to see if I can see it so I don't have to pull everything out. My totes are extremely overstuffed right now. As I mentioned at the beginning, I have so many things to put away. So this is the first one. When your totes are overstuffed, you kind of just pray that it all goes back in the way you planned. So that's number 1. So now I have to get down to number 4. So what I do, again, teeny tiny small space, and I have this stuff at my feet that I need to put away. What I do is I move all the totes over here. Here's where the exercise comes in. All right, number 4, this is where I try to remember. It should be, I think I can see it over there, a silk top and that Carhartt jacket that I got in the men's box that somebody in the comment section told me they believe it's a women's jacket, and that's why the tag and everything is different, but also the European label. So we're giggling about how funny it is that in my first men's box, I got a woman's piece, which somebody else had said has happened to them too, which cracks me up. But either way, the best part to me is I got a Carhartt jacket. Men's, women's, I'll take it. Now this next one is a little silk top, and it is so thin, it's gonna be hiding good. Here we go. Little polka dot silk top I got at the bins. So that takes care of 4. So now I stack them all back up, and we're gonna see if we can remove the lid from 10 and not have to move all those little pieces that need to be photographed. Just adjust it because it leans a little bit. It's cumbersome, a little bit cumbersome, but really it's not that bad. It's better to me to at least have it in all one space than have to go down to the garage or have to worry about it being in the garage. Our garage isn't finished, you know. So all right, last one. Jeez Louise. My computer's sitting. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think the J. Jill sweater is in here. J. Jill sweater. Pretty pleased so far. Sometimes I have some things that are in the wrong totes, and I'm praying that that doesn't happen today. You know what? Let's do this first. Okay, last one on the in and out. Okay. Welcome to the totes of the closet. Now, this is trickier because you don't just pull them out. You have to twist them to get them out because this is in the way. So, it is what it is. I'd rather show you guys what it's like because if you're concerned about starting something like this because you do have a small space, I want you to know it is possible. It can be a little cumbersome at times, but it is totally possible. Just move that a little bit. So these I usually pull out and stack here, and what I'll probably do is leave these stacks out because I'm pulling out quite a few pieces, and as you know, I have a lot of items on the floor that need to go in. What I would normally do is, as I pull them out, put these in and update my spreadsheet, but I don't want you guys to have to wait around for that. The whole first step of this process is just moving the stuff out of the way. Let me put this over here so I can stack those. All right, number 6. This one has a sweater in it. So I'm gonna get that out up here and then set it over here on the floor so we can stack the next one on top. As you can see, they're billowing because I have so much in there. This is a really cool find. I can't wait to tell you guys on the What Sold video. This was an awesome bin find. And it is a crazy golf sweater made in Peru, and it sold for $59. What? I know, and it's a bin find. Now we are in number 7, and what do we need? Are we 7? Nope. 7 has a purse. I don't think 7 has a purse. I think 8 has a purse. I don't think 7 has purses. And now we're on to the first mistake Heather's made. Because the bags are in number 8. At least I knew that, and I didn't look through this whole box to figure out that the item I need is not in there. Because you know I've certainly done that. Okay, 8 is the tote of the day. So we have the bag, the lights, 2 bags, 2 lights. Here's the bag we're looking for. Vintage Anye. I think I did that in a haul video. And then we have this little lace clutch that I've had for over a year, and I gave somebody some ridiculous price on it to make it go away, so I didn't have to donate it. Somebody gave it to me. And then we did both of these little dewdrop lights that came in that bulk box. And then we did one of these warm lights that also came in that bulk box. Okay, so we have I think we just need to get the jewelry out and we'll be all set. Again, I'm going to leave these out so that I can put everything in them. I'm going to move these because I already know that I'm going to need that area to package. And we have one more jewelry. Pretty smart to wear a dress today. I just have these boxes labeled jewelry number 1, number 2, as the boxes came in. Some of them I left, this one I didn't. And then I just threw them in the closet. Let's put that over so that I don't wheel my chair into it. Now we have all of the things. I'm gonna grab a bunch of bubble. Oh no, I'm almost out of bubble mailers. I placed an order already and they haven't come yet, so probably gonna have to go to the post office. So let's rearrange you and see if we can find another spot to put you so that you can watch the shipping process. So I put the packages by the front door, and here is the aftermath. Over here, not too shabby. So like I said, I'm going to work on getting these guys into here, and then I'll put these away. And then if you were wondering, that's where I was putting some of that stuff, and that's where I was putting some of that stuff. And just like that, everything's back to normal. Got rid of that pile. It's consolidated to this much because they will not fit in the totes, because all of my totes are bulging. I need more totes, but these exact totes are now $100 for a set of 6, and I don't want to pay $100 for 6 totes. But I don't want totes that don't match because they're out in the open, so I have a dilemma. But either way, just like that, everything's back to normal, and we're ready to go back to listing. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I ship some items. I thought it might be interesting for you to see what a Monday ship is like for me as a part-time reseller, and then also to see what that is like in this teeny tiny little office space that I have. So I hope that you found that useful. Of course, it is my first ship with me, and of course, as you guys know, in this teeny tiny little office, I have limited space as well as 2 big windows, so I'm hoping and I filmed with my iPhone, so I'm hoping that everything looks pretty good. And I'm wearing my glasses, so I got glares everywhere. No ring light, so God help us all. This is what it really looks like. So I hope that it was helpful to you. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please go ahead, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Your thumbs up, let me know what kind of content to create in the future. And also, if you haven't done so already, smash that subscribe button and ring that bell. so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. As I said, if you enjoyed this one, please do let me know. Please do comment below. It is totally out of my comfort zone, but we are going for it anyways. That's pretty much been the motto of this channel from the beginning, so might as well continue with it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be back on Friday with another reselling video. I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.